What up, guys? So right now I'm on my way up to Boulder Canyon, or into Boulder Canyon. We're gonna try to pull on a block called Cage Free. Fun little backstory about it. Whenever I initially moved out here to Colorado, it was one of the first 5 boulders that I ever touched. And when I touched it initially, the start move, where the handholds are, you know, the holds that you, oh, we can edit this, guys. But the start holds, you have a double undercling match. I suppose you could probably gas on, like one gassed on and like side pull. You have pretty bad feet, but when I first tried the boulder for the very first time, I was unable to even establish on the block. As of now, I've tried the boulder, I think 2 more sessions this season. And by this season, I mean within the last couple of weeks. And not only could I establish, but I've been able to make the first move, and we touched the top out for the very first time the last session we had. Also, as much as I hate to be this guy, if you guys could do me a huge favor, there's a little button down there that you might be able to see. It says subscribe. If you could hit that, if you could leave a comment. Engagement's huge, so it'd be extremely beneficial if you did. If you hate the content that we're producing, leave a comment. Let me know. Because guess what? That's still engagement, baby! River's pretty low, which we take as an absolute dub. Fairly chill, so we don't have a pad sling yet, so this is how we're carrying shit across, but it works. That's all that matters, right? Little first person POV. Hi-yay! And there's the block. So we're gonna get a little chalk on the phalanges, and then we'll show you the holds. Right here, start holds. I go match like this. I think, as I was saying earlier, you could probably give it one of these. You have a foot up here, you go out left to this, which looks like it's a lot of surface area, but it's extremely flat. There's no texture. You're just compressing into your body here up against this foot. So you're toeing in really hard, compressing really hard, and then from here, most people Yeetus McGeetus and dino to the top. Good first attempt. Woo! For shits and gigs, we're gonna give it a rip from the bottom. Foot pop. Sloppy. It's kind of crazy conceptually that I couldn't even start this boulder a year ago. And you train every single day to try to get better, to try to get stronger. It feels like sometimes you're not making any progress whatsoever. But today, being able to do moves that I wasn't even able to start a year ago, and to almost be able to do the dynamic move that when I first saw this block I thought would be impossible is crazy to me. It's just cool. It's cool to have those moments in time where you realize that the work that you're putting in is worth it and it's paying off, which is super cool. Anywho, yeah, it's cool. It's there. it looks like we have the height now to touch it. We just have to latch slightly sooner. And I might want to go a little bit further left because I think it just feels better. That being said, I also think that we are to a point that at any point in time, if we actively latch, there's a strong chance we can hold it. So I think we just go from the bottom now. And hopefully on one of the attempts we can get a good body position, be quick on the first sequence, and get it to latch. So we are, in fact, missing some skin on that finger. It's not bleeding yet, but it will here soon. That's why we taped in the first place. But if I can't get my hand in there with tape, fuck it, we're not running with tape. We're going tapeless, baby. Holy shit! So we do finally have a little bit of blood coming through. Not a lot, just a little bit. But I can't do it with tape. So we're kind of at a point now where we have maybe a handful more attempts, or maybe I get super lucky and this isn't like making things wet and I can pull on it for longer than I think I'll be able to. But I estimate we probably have like 2-3 attempts tops, unless we get really lucky. So it feels possible, which sounds like fucking crazy, but I think it's there. I 100% think it's there. So we're gonna give it a couple more rips. We're gonna see what happens and play it by ear. So I think we're gonna try to manage one more attempt, but on that last one, we split open this as well. So now both these fingers are kind of fucked, and I might be able to tape this one, at least tape that down until I can get home and cut it off with some clippers. This is not bleeding too much, so we got super lucky there, got super unlucky there, but I think we tape this because this doesn't need to be wedged in, it's just pinching on the outside. And we try really hard one more time. I think our left hand's still too far right. If we hit it a little bit further left, I think we can latch and hang on. Here's what will likely be our last attempt of the day. And I hate tape. Hate it. I don't know if I can do it with tape. The hand just feels like it's sliding out the entire time. think the only way is without tape. So we're gonna press down the flapper like so, and it's probably gonna rip, but it might give us one more chance. So it hurts. Attempts now are quite painful. It's just digging in to where we've ripped on our fingers, which is extremely unfortunate. But I think we try one more time. We let the fingers chill for just a second. We press this down really hard before we try, so hopefully we can get the rock on top of the skin that's flapping, and can just like really yard on that, so it's not on the exposed part of the skin, because it's a little bit more painful, and it's really hard to generate off something whenever it like hurts that bad. So we're gonna give it like 5 minutes. I know I've said this before, but this is probably gonna be our last go of the session. It's just, it feels so close that it's hard for me to like give up, or like not even say per se give up, because I'll be back out here for sure, but to throw in the towel. And I know weather's going to be bad the next few days out here in Colorado, so it's kind of a circumstance where if I don't do it today, I don't get to try again until probably like next week, which admittedly my skin might not let me, but una más. We're done. This is Video Kyle's future, your past, and my present, doing commentary over this. And if you did enjoy the video, please let me know. Subscribe, like, do all of those things. But more importantly, thank you. Thank you for watching, and I sincerely hope you enjoyed.